Hello, it's me Queen here, Life After Money. Have you noticed I've got a new chair? I can afford to buy a new chair because I saved up for it, because I am a super scrimper and I save money on my day-to-day living expenses so that I can buy a new chair. Yes! Anyway, I thought today I would tell you about my little hobby. I think it's just absolutely terrible that people throw things away when they're not actually rubbish. I'm what I would call a skip diver. This is my hobby. If I see a skip on the driveway of somebody's house, they're having a sort out, they're having renovations done, they're having rebuilds done, they're sorting the garage out and chucking away a load of stuff, I just have to go and have a look at it. And quite often there's things in there which really shouldn't be in there. So then I knock on the door and say, would you mind if I took that away, because I can find a use for it. And they always say yes, they would rather somebody found a use for it. So why they couldn't do that in the first place themselves, I do not know. But they just dump stuff. So anyway, I would tell you now what I've been finding in skips, and I think you'll be quite surprised actually at what people throw away. I like free stuff. I could live on free stuff the whole time. I find free stuff in skips, people give me free stuff. I'm going to have to get up out of this seat and show you what I've got out of skips. Picture frames. People always throw picture frames out. They're fed up with the picture. So why don't they take the picture out and put a new picture in? I use these frames for my artwork. I make textile art pictures and I can reuse old frames. So I will probably paint them. I was getting some wood out of a skip once. I like clean wood. I keep it in my garage for my projects. And I found a saw in the skip with it. And I said to the man, are you throwing that saw away? He says, yes, it's no good. So I said, oh, well, I'll maybe make a piece of artwork out of it. So I brought it home, scrubbed it up, and I got a piece of wood and I tested it, and hey, it's better than the saw that I had before. So this saw will carry on sawing wood, what it's meant to do. Right, what else have we got? Why would somebody throw out a Dyson when it works? It was in a skip, rather dirty, covered in muck. So I said, does that Dyson work? And this man said, no, I don't think it does. So I brought it home anyway. I had it out on the back garden on a table, took it all apart, cleaned it all up, plugged it in, and it works. So I've got a free Dyson out of a skip. So this is for upstairs and I have my other one for downstairs. I've got two Dysons now. Clothing I get. This is not from a skip, by the way. I go to charity shops and I can buy clothing for £1. This is lovely fleecy dressing gown. It cost £1. back to skips again. People throw away in skips bedding. Perfectly good bedding. I've even had bedding still in its wrapper, never been used. I mean, isn't that totally bonkers? So, bedding out of skips. I've had towels out of skips as well. A nice fleecy throw. Found in a skip. Put it in the washing machine, clean it, perfectly fine to use. Again, perfectly good items thrown away in a skip. Here we go. A mirror. Nice mirror. Full length mirror. It was a little bit grubby on the back, so what I've done, put a new back on. It's like new. And it was free out of a skip. Charity shop clothing again. I've got quite a few nice jackets now. We have a shop in town, Age UK shop. They sell everything for £1. So, I have jackets that cost £1. A nice black jacket costs £1. And a purpley jacket costs £1. I can go to the charity shop and get a full wardrobe for about £10. That's a bargain. So, why do people throw away things that can be used? I think it's absolutely criminal. We are using up the Earth's resources at a rapid rate. People insist on buying new when there really is no need. Second hand can be just as good. It's a lot cheaper. Things should be reused, and there is really no need to buy a lot of new stuff. I'm managing with an old phone. I bought this a long time ago. I've just changed the tariff actually. It's on pay as you go. Vodafone have just decided that they're going to discontinue pay as you go, so I've had to change over to Tesco. So this cost me £5, not even £5 a month. I just top it up. I don't need one of those swipey things, fancy gadget things. I don't want to be walking around looking at a screen like a zombie. I've got a screen here. When I go out, I don't need a screen. So my little phone is cheap. People give me things. I have a toaster, right? My friend gave me this toaster years ago. She was redoing her kitchen. You know, new units, new colour scheme, new everything. Do you want this toaster? I'm throwing it out. Well, thank you very much. I will have your toaster. And it's still going now after, crikey, it's more than 10 years. So why do you need to change your kitchen gadgets just because they're the wrong colour? Oh. Anyway, consider it when you want to buy something. Think about second hand. If somebody offers you something free, take it. Now I sometimes pick things out of skips, not because I want them, but because I can't bear to see them thrown away. So I take them anyway. And then I ask around people, my friends, would you like this? I've got this, you know. I find a home for it basically. I will give them to charity shops as well, because then the charity will get to sell it and make money out of it. So Anything that can be used again should be used and should not be dumped. This is me, Queen. Life after money.